stripes.
You are Stars and Stripes.
Stars and stripes. So are you?
Yeah.
Got the hat.
Yeah. The required uniform.
I think so. Well, if we call like Lithuanian whiskey or something like that,
Right.
we would have that flag.
What do you
probably,
do
right?
with
What do you
that?
do?
I don't know what you do
What do
with
you do with that?
I don't know.
You don't. You
Right.
don't do anything. But hey, we're American
Whiskey
Whiskey Experience. Is what we are.
We are.
And welcome to another review edition, whatever you want to call it.
Discussion, bullshit,
Yeah,
contest, whatever.
whatever it is.
Right.
Luis is gonna put his head right there. All right. Well, great. Whatever. American Whiskey Experience. This is Pete.
How's
This
it
is
going?
James.
How are you?
Pete, you got us going a little different.
We're doing something
This
different
is all
today.
you again.
This
You
is
come up with
me.
these crazy ones.
I do like doing something a little different.
Yeah.
So,
what do we got here? Well, I think
we know
audience
what
knows
we
what we're
got.
gonna do.
Yeah, so we got a lot of Jack Daniels today.
We are.
You know I'm a big Jack Daniels fan, have been
Yep.
for years.
Yep.
And we were actually sipping on some Jack Daniels. I believe the Bonded at the time.
Yes.
And we were talking about some ideas, and we kind of talked about, wonder how the Bonded or the single barrel proof kind of compares to the old number 7. And
Right.
you had said, gee, I hadn't had that in a lot of years. And I said, you know what? We should kind of sit through the evolution of Jack Daniels.
Because they all come from here.
Right.
Basically,
Basically,
these two are starting
so
from there.
the mash bill on all three are identical.
Okay.
It's 80% corn, 12% rye, and 8% malted barley. The difference of these is obviously the proof. And obviously the age. So,
Right.
So old number 7 to start off is an 80 proof, no age statement, but 4 to 5 years old.
You can tell the light. Yeah, it's
And
yep.
for $7.50, it's about $25.
Okay.
The Bonded,
Which is new.
Which
just
is
came
new,
out
which came out recently.
Late spring, early summer. Something
yeah,
around
not that
there.
long ago,
Yep.
is a 100 proof. So
Yep.
it's bottled and bond.
Darker.
It's no age statement, but at least 4 years to meet the bottle and bond requirement. It is around $40 in our area.
And you go to the big boy.
And the big boy,
Yep.
the single barrel proof is 128.2 proof. That's my barrel that I got for here. No age statement on this one, but we're sure it's much older.
Yeah.
Much more mature. And the price point of that is about $65.
Okay.
Usually in our area, it fluctuates a little bit, but that's roughly where they are.
Well, yeah.
So I mean, interesting that it is the same mash bill carry throughout, and
Yeah.
then I really have never paired them side by side and kind of tasted the evolution. So I thought it was kind of neat, and
It is
just kind of
pretty neat.
sip away and discuss, and really not a review, but just kind of
Yeah.
talk about the changes, what we think.
Right, and this one has been, you opened this one like a week ago or
Yeah.
less, right?
Yeah.
We went with a small bottle because we don't know if we're going to want to drink it again.
Well, we have too much whiskey now,
Yeah.
as it is.
Last time I had number 7 was probably back in the late 90s. So, I mean, it's a long time for me.
Right.
Bonded I had again probably just a couple nights ago.
Right.
It's probably been a month or two since I've had the barrel.
I think I've had
straight,
I've had all three recently. So.
Yeah. I could tell you right off the bat, and by our audience, I would have moved these over a little bit just so you could see the color difference. Let's do this because that's how we went in order, right?
Okay, yep, that's so.
But
your first glass.
yeah, first glass.
Okay.
The color difference.
Oh yeah.
is
yeah.
night and day.
You can see the evolution of the color. For
yeah,
sure.
which is really cool.
Right. Well, you're thinking 80, 100, 120s.
Yeah.
What did I say? 7, 128.
Good proof, by the way. Nice.
Not bad.
Poured it pretty
I
good.
tried to do that.
About an ounce and a half. That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, color-wise, you can definitely see age, barrel chart coming through.
Yeah.
Just the color of the barrel coming
Right,
through
right.
for sure.
Pretty neat.
So I'm interested to kind of put my nose and taste these things.
Yeah. So let's give it a shot.
Start with the original.
Yeah. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
To you. Cheers to everybody. I hated this whiskey. I hated number 7 back in.
Did you?
But you drank it in a Jack and Coke or whatever. You drank it straight in the woods when we were kids.
Shots of it forever.
Shots of it. But it doesn't smell as bad as I used to remember it.
I mean, now to me it tastes like so light and kind of watered down from being used to in recent years drinking higher proof whiskey.
Oh my God, it's so watery. It's like it's
Right. And remember, like when you were a kid, it was probably like oh my
God,
yeah,
this burns.
fire.
It's hot. Yeah, but
And now it's like it's pretty light.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to me it's got some light flavors to it. It's not really
So one of the biggest things I didn't like about number 7 and JD in general is I used to get that to me I had that charcoal
yeah.
taste to it. I don't get that anymore.
So they all kind of have that Lincoln County process where they
Right.
go through that. You know, they have 10 feet of charred maple,
To
and
go
they
through.
filter through the charred maple.
But I don't get it as much as I used to.
You know, it's not.
You get the sweetness, but you don't get that char.
Right. I mean, yeah. So I mean, like it's you get a lot of those typical Jack Daniel's
Mhm.
notes, some of that, you know, vanillas, bananas. I get some of that sweet charred sugar maple.
I get sweetness. I get a little peanut on it too.
Yeah, little nutties.
Yep, little peanut. A little of that banana. Very light though on the banana compared to what we see in
Yeah.
other.
I mean, but like flavor, it's kind of light.
It's very light.
I mean, if it's a warm day like that, you want to drink a bunch of whiskey,
I guess so.
it's not awful.
80 proof, folks. 80
Right?
proof. That's the lowest we've drank in a
long
while
time,
or
yeah.
reviewed.
Right?
Yeah. But hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that,
But
right?
do you hate it? Do you initial taste or?
I mean, if I was at a bar and that's all they had, and I wanted to drink whiskey, I would tell them, pour it. Yeah, pour it. Just
All
pour
right.
it. Just keep
Right.
pouring it. Keep going. Keep going.
Would you
Last
do-
call.
would
Keep
you,
going.
Would you do it in a shot? Like now we do tons of shots these days.
Oh, if we
but-
went to a bar and like, hey, bartender, let's do some shots, and
Yeah,
our
we-
buddy says, oh, let's do 3 shots of JD. So
Right.
yeah, I guess so.
Right.
I mean, why not? It's so light though. It's
Right.
so light. I mean, here's the problem with us is, and a lot of people.
You get to be that proof whore, you like
Ye-
proof. and-
Yeah, we end up thinking that
Yeah.
so like 80 proof is yesterday 80 proof was big, right?
Right.
Now it's like that 90-95 proof is the 80,
Right.
and 100 is that 90-95
Like, it's
proof.
gotta
And
be
we
100.
want something at 100 or more.
Yeah, it's gotta
and we
be
go up to 100 and what
30,
30, 40?
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
buying and pouring.
Yeah.
So and you get a lot more flavor, I think, too. But
You
there's
do.
also, you could sip this. You could pour a whole
Right.
glass of this, and
Yep.
yeah,
Crush it. Absolutely.
you can't do that with the rest of them. But interesting. All right. So
So that's your initial taste. You don't hate it. That's good.
yeah, no, it is what it is. It's
Right.
it's very light.
Yeah, it's light.
It's got a little bit of like
bit
I
of
said,
flavor.
a little bit of
A little
flavor.
bit of flavor.
The finish just
Short.
short disappears.
Yeah.
It's not like what I remember it as,
Right.
a 22-year-old or
Sure.
16 to
Right.
23 or whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna move down the line. So
Okay.
we did a review on the
It's not
bonded.
bad. It's actually, it's okay. It's growing.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Not awful.
All right, so now we're gonna do the bonded.
Right.
Jack Daniel's Bonded, which got me back into drinking JD.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did reviews on this and
Yeah.
the mash,
the triple mash.
triple mash.
Yep.
And I thought this was better than the triple mash,
Yeah,
but
that's good.
it brought me back to liking JD products again.
Right.
Right,
So I mean, just off the nose, you definitely get a jump.
Oh yeah,
Or-
huge difference.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
10 flights up.
And like so back in the day,
Yeah.
I always wished this would came out 100 proof.
Right.
I always wish it was a little more.
And
now I
there
got
you
it.
go. How many
I got
years
it.
later?
A lot.
Yeah. Big difference in results, for sure.
I mean, much more flavor, richer. I think
100%.
some similar notes though.
You could tell that here to there it's a family. There's that.
Yeah, I don't think it's
It's not totally night and day.
No.
You could sense that
Right.
there's some there. The genetics, the genes
yeah.
from
Well, the mash bill's
07.
the same, so
yeah,
it's
it's just
you know.
not watered down or proofed down.
No. And see, this I think is very drinkable as well. I think I could drink a good amount of this and be happy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got great flavor. I could sip on this. If you want to use it for a cocktail, have at it.
You can do it with a cocktail. You
But,
can do it with a old fashions.
Right.
Probably be pretty decent with one little cube in there as well. I think if you put a cube in here, you're just basically might as well just drink
Well,
bottled
Jack
water.
on the Rock is kind of a,
Yeah. To me, the Bonded is the new 7
okay.
for our generation or for our group.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what I consider it.
All right.
That's the new one. That's the new and improved 7.
Yeah, I think there's a drastic flavor increase for sure,
Mhm.
and for me it's I won't say anything bad about number 7. I drink enough to kill China.
Yeah, you
for
do.
Christ's sakes. But the Bonded is just to me is very drinkable.
Yeah.
I would substitute it in a heartbeat, and it is something I regularly keep in the
Yeah.
house. So
Yeah, it's got the same flavors, just a little stronger, and they stick around more.
yeah, definitely linger around.
Yep. And the color is obviously darker, which is
Yeah.
great too. It's a nice color
right.
if you're,
But
a color
interesting to see
fan.
the evolution.
Huge.
You know?
Yep.
Should we cheat down the line a little more time?
Yeah, but I want to. I just want to sip a little bit of water to clear that
There you
palate
go.
a
All
little
right.
bit.
All right. Well,
Stick with us if you have bottled water at home. Do it too.
Right.
Hopefully you're doing the same thing right now as you're watching this.
I would hope so.
All
Maybe not.
right, let's go with this one. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Now we're going to the big guy.
The big boy.
Single barrel, barrel proof, 64.10, 128.2. So we're 28.2 proof higher than the bonded.
Yeah. 40 proof higher than that.
Yeah. Do you remember where you picked this bottle up by any chance?
I don't remember.
This was bottled in 6/7/21, so it's been bottled over a year ago.
I mean, so those are all different. So it's a single barrel,
Yeah.
so everyone is going to be different, and a little
yeah.
unique. You're going to get, I think, similar traits throughout, but they're all a little bit different.
Yeah.
Um,
From the grain to the barrel, straight to the bottle.
so another cool part about this is, again, it is the same mash bill.
It is, right?
It's the same mash bill. The age obviously is a little bit older.
Yeah. So the nose is similar.
The proof is the higher.
Oh, a lot, yeah. And the
So-
color and everything about
Yeah.
it is just,
So I think everything is kind of intensified.
yeah, it's gonna give you a nice
So
punch.
let's taste.
Hey, cheers again.
Cheers.
Someone says I spin a lot. Do I spin a lot? I'm a spinner.
You're kind of like a little kind of guy. See, that's just phenomenal. I mean, we're talking pure flavor.
Wow.
You definitely see the evolution. Definitely much more intense,
Yeah.
richer, deeper flavors, layers, character.
There's definitely more layers to this.
Oh, yeah.
This is more more mature when it comes to like the flavor palette. You know, I think there's again layers.
They're deeper. They're deeper
Yeah.
flavors. They're richer flavors. You know, it's definitely more intense. Now, granted, you're not going to drink this like you're going to drink 100 proof. I think you're going to have a little bit less of this.
I think this is a good. You do a good 2-ounce pour, and then maybe if you want to stay in the JD family, maybe then you go down to the Bondin and you just start. You know, after that, you know, I wouldn't want to drink 2 or 3 of these.
No, but I might have. I'm not saying I did or didn't. I won't
No, you do.
confirm or deny.
And we have, but I think, again, for me, you know, maybe the night start off with this, do a nice 2-ounce pour of it, and then be like, all right,
Right.
now go to the bonded and
I think
number
they all-
7.
I
if
think
I'm
they all
just
kinda have a
bored,
place.
broken, and don't have any money.
You know.
They do. Oh,
So
when it comes to the history of JD, it definitely has a place.
Sure.
And when it comes to the history of, you know, youth drinking or you know whatever, the evolution of you know getting to where you are today,
Sure.
especially for you because you were the number
Oh, yeah.
7 guy.
Oh, yeah, I love
You always had a bottle
love-
in your
love-
hand
love
when we
Jack.
were hanging out.
Fuck Jack.
So I get it.
So what I want you to do is I want you to have a little water, and I want you to go back to the 80 proof.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear that. That's an interesting one.
Have you ever dropped a drop of water in any of these two? Right there.
I have in the single barrel proof.
Mm.
I've tried it with a cube, and I just didn't like what it did.
Yeah. The cube made it too cold. I tried it.
Yeah,
It changed. It was dry.
I was
after
having
that
a drink
point.
with a friend. They wanted to put a cube in, and I said, "All right, I'll put a cube in it." And it wasn't.
Get rid of that friend.
no longer friends. No longer friends. No, but to me, I didn't like it cold, and I didn't like it watered down.
No.
A drop or 2 of water, yes, I have tried that,
Yeah.
and it has opened up some flavors.
Mm-hmm.
I could go either way.
All right, going back to the number 7.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Try it again.
The nose is still good. The nose is actually a lot better than I remember it. So
It's like water, isn't it?
it's basically now. So yeah. So
Right.
to me, what's left in there is basically what the ice melted. You know?
I was thinking that. It's so funny you said that.
So the ice cube
That's
melted.
exactly what was going on
and
in my
this
mind.
is what's left. And it started as this.
But you still drink
right?
because you're like, that's
Well,
all right.
yeah, but
right.
you know, you walked away from the table for
It's
a little
so
bit.
funny.
You started here, and the ice cube melted, and this
that's
is
where
what
you
it is
got left.
now. And you're just like, oh, we're leaving now, okay.
Right,
and then
bang.
you just bang it out,
Right.
and you're
You're like,
like,
it wasn't that
that
bad.
wasn't, yeah,
It
but
was-
still,
right,
what
no.
a difference, man.
It's so funny you
Yeah.
said that was exactly what was going through my mind.
Yeah,
You know,
crazy.
I mean, I don't hate it.
and now I'm
no.
gonna try. I'm gonna go from that to the bond and see how that is now. If it's a big
So you're
difference.
gonna have a
I'm gonna go.
single barrel.
I'm gonna go here, then to there.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the flavor of the single barrel. I just wish it was at the 100 proof so you could drink more of it. And it's sitting. Because if I'm gonna have a couple of pours of
Let
this,
me
I'm
ask
not
you,
leaving the house.
have you ever dropped your water in?
I dropped the water in the single. I never dropped it in the bonded.
Okay.
Yeah, I just never thought to.
Okay.
Because the 100 proof is
No,
It's the
no,
new
I
90.
I wouldn't put the.
Huh. So going from here to there,
From single barrel to the bonded.
to me, I get more flavor.
More flavor from the bonded than the
I do.
Really? Okay.
I do. Weird. More balanced.
Well, they're soft.
Flavor.
They're rounded edges.
Yeah. Because well, you're 28% difference in proof.
Yeah, I think.
I think some of the flavors don't pick because sometimes for me with a higher proof, and this might just be me. Sometimes it's hard to pick some of those flavors out 'cause it's so strong, certain ones are going to come out more than others. Where this is more, like you
Sure.
said, rounded, so you get a little more of that flavor.
I think so. I think that makes some sense in a way. Do I like the? But I just like the single barrel proof. I just do. You know.
All right, so you're only allowed to have one of these bottles as a daily pour.
The daily pour.
As a daily. Well, no, I'm sorry, because obviously you got to go to work and you got to.
Well, I don't have a
stand up.
job and
You got to be able to put your shoes on. No, but if you had a choice between one bottle that you could have for free forever,
You know what I'm going to pick.
you're gonna pick this one.
Of course I am. Because I could always just put if I want to proof
You
that
could
down,
proof
a
it
little
down
bit,
a little bit.
put a drop or two of water in it. But I usually don't like to do that.
All right, so yeah, I kind of screwed myself because I would do the same thing. All right, you're on an island.
I'm on a desert island.
You're on an island. You're
Skipper, Gilligan, Marianne.
I don't know. Let's say
For those who
you're a
know.
pilot and your plane crashes and you survive, and you
I just wanna
swim to
know-
the island.
I want to know you finished your number 7s. So
I did because I
Correct.
wanted to get out of the way.
Okay.
It sounds like a really good movie, actually. You're a
Yeah.
pilot, your plane crashes. Maybe you work for like UPS or something
Or
like
Jack
that.
Daniels and the whole plane is
Or
still
Jack
Jack Daniels.
Daniels or FedEx. Oh, they did that already. Tom Hanks did that
Right,
movie, right?
Wilson.
Wilson. So okay, scratch that. But you're on an island.
Okay.
You have to have one of these 3 bottles you could have.
Is there like a cool breeze, like Aruba, where the cool breeze comes through a little bit? It's not that hot.
So I've been to Aruba, and that cool breeze is warm. Man.
It's warm,
They
it's a warm
lie.
breeze. It's
They
not
lie.
cold.
It's a breeze all the time, and we
Right.
don't feel it because it's so hot.
Right.
That's a lie.
All right. Even if
No, you're an island.
All right.
A Caribbean island somewhere. It's hot.
I'm still going single barrel proof.
You have no water to proof it down. It's all salt water.
Okay.
Coconut.
I'll sweat it out.
Water. Yeah, all
I'll
right.
sweat it out.
I think I'm going to go with the JD bonded.
No,
Yeah.
listen, you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
both of them are really good.
I don't know. Definitely leave some comments on what do you think. I'm sure everyone that watches, all 5 of you,
Maybe 6.
maybe 6.
Andrew only watches twice.
Yeah, he does probably
Yes.
because he forgets to watch it the first time.
Exactly.
Everyone had all these at one point, I'm sure. Maybe not this one.
I would hope so. I would hope all of them. Anybody tuning into a whiskey video would at least had these or try these or want to try these soon.
Yeah, and when they came out with this one and the mash one, the Triple Mash,
Yeah.
a lot of popularity because
Yeah.
it was finally they came out with something different,
Right.
or something new
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
They changed the way that
Oh
thought
no,
process
I
was.
think it was a great thing.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah. So you're going bonded on the island.
I'm gonna go bonded
on the island.
on the island.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just like the flavor that comes out of it.
Do you go bonded like in the Arctic?
Oh no! Now I want to keep warm. I'm going
All right,
128.
just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
No, in the Arctic, I got stuck on a glacier.
You're in a glacier.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
You're in one of those crevasses or whatever.
Yeah, wanna know why I do that too? Because I can proof it down a little bit if I want
You could
to.
put like
because
a
I'm on a
cube,
big,
a
big
cube,
ice
a
cube.
block
I'm
of
on a
ice.
huge ice cube.
You're on a block of ice.
I'm black ice.
Well,
But number 7, listen, I hated it. I drank it, but I hated
all
it.
right. Well,
I'm getting nothing from my youth. No of that charcoal.
It's not-
none of that
right.
crazy taste or whatever.
Exactly,
Now,
right.
would I want to drink it in a Coke again? Probably never. But
Jack and Ginger is always good.
Yeah,
Jack and Ginger's good.
Not bad, yeah.
So let me
I
ask
got
you
some
this.
ginger beer. We should do
So
Jack and
if you're
ginger
doing a shot,
beer. Of which one I'm going to do?
no.
Oh, yeah.
Not what, but have you when's the last time you did a shot? Long time.
Like, just, hey, let's do a shot
Shot.
at a bar?
Let's do a shot.
God.
Yesterday.
It's like last night before work.
Before work.
No, I don't remember doing that.
No. Do you when you do a shot? If
Yeah.
you do a shot out, do you pick a whiskey?
Yeah. Well, no, it depends on who I'm with. So, all right, the last time I think I did a shot was with Panarone in Denver,
Okay.
and we did Jameson.
Okay. So you usually let whoever's
or Southern Comfort.
whoever
sometimes.
comes with a bright idea to do a shot, you're like, ah,
Exactly, whatever.
See, I don't. I always go to.
And
number seven.
if I go, like, if I'm with my wife Megan, and I'm like, she wants to do a shot, which she never does, it'll be something mixed with vodka, probably.
Okay.
So, whatever.
I got you. So
I'm not gonna
so
go to a bar and say, hey, let me do that
shots of whatever.
shot of Woodford or
No.
Willett
No,
Estate
I'm just saying, like, if I'm out,
or tequila. I'll do a shot of tequila.
I will
maybe at
too.
a bar.
but like for instance, I don't. It's been a long time to get a shot, but
So
like,
you do a
but
shot
if we're
number
if we're
seven.
if we're with a group and everyone a shot, what do you want? I'm doing Jack. I am.
I've heard you say that before, actually.
I always
think
do.
About it, yeah.
I always do.
You do, yeah.
Like someone can be like, oh, I want whatever, Patron or fucking Jägermeister or some shit or Fireball. Fuck that, I'm drinking Jack Daniels. I do.
No, I do remember that now.
I just
just
if someone's
remember
gonna
like
call out-
10, 15 years ago you ordering
It didn't change
shots
much.
with all of us.
Yeah, it
and
was
you were doing Jack and we were doing like
whatever,
some mixed drink or something like that,
Yeah.
or straight
right?
tequila, whatever sort.
But I do like the Bond a lot too. I'm not gonna knock that.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up because we're probably going about 10 to 12 to 15 to 30 minutes,
So you
somewhere
left,
around
you
there.
have a little single barrel left.
I do. I'm just gonna drop a little drop of water in
Okay.
it because I just want to see if it changes and makes it taste a little more like the Bonda, which I don't think it will. Really,
Little drop.
yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
All right. I want to hear your thoughts.
Listen, you can't go wrong with
Swirl it.
either.
Swirl it. Swirl it for Corey.
Corey,
Look
for
at
you,
look at him
bud.
go. Look at him go.
It's on the wrist.
He's pretty good at that.
I was single for a long time.
That's why. Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. No, I like it without a drop of water.
Yeah.
Actually, it's all up front.
Okay.
On the palate, it's better without a drop of water. To me,
Yep.
it's more smoother. It was all up front. It hit you really quick.
Okay.
So I wouldn't do that with water. So you're fucked on that island.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is fun, something different.
I liked it a lot.
We want to try and entertain the masses. So,
Now we gotta find another bourbon whiskey rye that had an evolution to
Oh.
A, B, and C,
Okay.
and doing the next one.
We'll think about that.
Yeah, we'll think
Well,
about
there's a lot
that
of Jim
one.
Beams up for you.
There are. We could do something like that.
Oh,
We could do
Jim
Jim Beam
Beams.
Black, the
Well,
single barrel,
even
and
like,
the regular
yeah.
Jim Beam. And
There's a few of them.
Yeah, there are a few. Maybe we'll do that.
Those, or even the Knob Creeks.
Well, there's tons of Knob Creeks. Then you get into different years and stuff like that too. So we could go crazy with that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Hey, man.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Instagram,
yep.
Facebook, YouTube. We do those fucking real things now too.
we do some real things.
Real
Someone
things.
learned how to do
Someone-
reels on Instagram.
Someone learned how to use Instagram. The old guy did not.
Yeah. And,
but yeah, check them out.
Right. And hey, thanks to Nick Nuzzo for the Jack Daniels bar.
Bar
I
mat.
don't know, Matt.
Bar
Yeah,
mat.
so
Bar
pretty
mat.
cool. So perfect for
Yeah,
today, right?
Classing it up. Classing it up.
So thanks to him.
Not fooling anybody, but classing it up.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Thank
far
you.
from fooling anybody. All right, thanks everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like Jack Daniels.
That was cool.